Oh gosh. You guys, literally, look at that. I legit almost burnt off my finger here. I got the space buns today. The only thing I don't like about this do is the fact that I can't flip and whip my hair around like usual. It just looks like I have a crank in my neck or something when I try to flip my hair. Ow. My neck kind of hurts now from doing that. Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out why do they stare at you whenever you walk into a room. Future spouse edition, okay? So guys, whether or not you have found your future spouse right now or you are a single Pringle waiting for your future hubby to show up, this video is going to be for you because we are going to be finding out why they are always going to be looking at you, why they're going to be staring at you, okay? So if you want to know all about that, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks today, okay? So here are your group picks today. So guys, the charms that you guys received are really small, so y'all are gonna have to work with me today. But anyways, let's talk about these charms. So for group number 1, we have this cute little postcard, and it says on there that I love you, and who doesn't like to hear that? Now we also have for group number 2 this little bicycle. It is so freaking cute. It is awesome. So yeah, that's going to be group number 2. And then last but not least, for group number 3, you guys actually received 3 charms. You guys have a Gemini symbol right here. And you guys also have like a little insect, okay? Now, I don't really know exactly what insect this is, but you know, it looks really cute. It looks awesome. We love it. So yeah, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and arrange this for you guys again, just to make sure you guys can see it. And now, I want you to go ahead and take a really big, deep breath in. And now, I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about why your future spouse is going to stare at you every time you walk into a room. Why will they never be able to take their eyes off of you, okay? Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever charm your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one charm here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends, okay? Hello, group 1. So if you chose this adorable postcard with the words, I love you, then hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So guys, before we get into the tarot side of this reading, I am going to go ahead and talk about the charm that you guys received today, because this does actually correlate and give us some extra messages as to why your future spouse stares at you every time you walk into the room. Okay, so guys, with y'all receiving the postcard, I am definitely getting 2 different messages here. And I think for these 2 different messages, half of you guys are going to relate to one and half of you guys are going to relate to the other. Okay, now for the first message I'm receiving, whenever I think about a postcard, that makes me think about like really creating really good memories, right? It makes me think about going to like another country, going to another state, maybe spending time overseas, and you're just having a really good time, and you find a postcard and you send a postcard to back home to your friends or to your family members, right? And in the postcard you're saying I love you, I miss you, so and so, so and so. So again, that makes me think about how you are creating memories, you are having a good time, and it's just really fun, right? And so what I'm getting out of this is that I think that for half of you guys, your future spouse is somebody who you have known from your past. This could be somebody who you dated before. This could be somebody who you were really good friends with. This could be somebody who you are family friends with, right? But I do think that for half of you guys, this is going to be somebody who you didn't just know in passing. You were actually kind of close to them, okay? You actually created and built a type of connection to them, okay? And so I'm kind of thinking of like The Summer I Turned Pretty. I don't know if you've ever seen that show, but that's a show on Amazon. I only watched like the first few episodes of season 1, but my mom's like obsessed with it. But it's about this girl who has her mom is like really good friends with this one lady, and that lady has 2 really hot sons, and every summer they go out to spend time with that lady and her 2 sons, and she creates these memories with those boys. And anyways, in this TV show, she starts to have feelings for both of those boys. And so I'm kind of just getting this idea again that this could be somebody who you are family friends with. I'm really strongly receiving that message. But again, this could be somebody who you dated before, somebody who you were friends with. But I do think that this is somebody who you have known for a long time. And this is somebody who you really built a relationship with over years, okay? I really think you have known this person for years, okay? Now, for the other half of you, this is just making me think about how, again, since this talks about creating memories and having a fun time, I'm just getting the idea that whenever your future spouse stares at you, whenever they look at you, they are thinking about how they can create really good, really lovely memories with you, right? They feel like they could have the type of memories where it's so fun, they're having such a good time that they have to send postcards to their friends and to their family members. I think they think about like what it would be like to go on trips with you, what it would be like to go on vacations with you, just all those amazing things. And at the end of the day, for all of you guys that are, watching this reading today, I just think that your person, whenever they look at you, because it says I love you, I really think that they just look at you and it's almost like it's love at first sight. Okay, I really think that for those of you who have known this person for a very long time, for those of you who this person is from your past or whatnot, I think that from the very first moment that that person saw you, they were just head over heels in love with you. They fell in love with you. It was love at first sight for them, right? And then for those of you who, this person isn't from your past, this is a completely new person who you are going to meet or have already met, if this is your future spouse already who we're talking about. But I just think that, again, it was love at first sight for them too. So yeah, there's just something about you. Whenever they looked at you, whenever they saw you for the very first time, they knew that you were the one for them. They were instantly attracted to you. They just instantly felt a spark, a connection with you. And that was why they are always staring at you. That is why they will always just look at you, and why they can never look away, because whenever they are looking at you, they are seeing the person who they know they are meant to spend a lifetime with. And honestly, guys, I'm getting like a really like romantic vibe from them. So I do feel like your person, your future spouse, this is somebody who is very, very romantic. This is somebody who is always going to want to take you out on really nice, lovely dates. They're always going to like want to romance you and like give you flowers and surprise you and just do all these sweet little things. They are always going to want to keep the love alive and the romance alive in this connection. So whenever you guys marry this person, things are never going to get old with them. Things are never going to get stale, because they are always going to be wanting to liven up the romance, the relationship, by romancing you and surprising you on trips and giving you little like notes and love letters and things like that. So yeah, I just think that that is so sweet. Your future spouse really seems so freaking lovely and so freaking adorable. They're just going to be head over heels in love with you, okay? I'm kind of thinking of Nick Cannon whenever he was dating Mariah Carey. Carey, okay? I know that Nick Cannon, whenever you look him up, he's a big old playboy now. He has like 5 little baby mamas. But whenever Nick Cannon met Mariah Carey for the very first time, and while he dated her and married her, he was head over heels in love with her. Like, he loved her so much, and I don't know what caused them to separate, why they broke up, but he literally says to this day that he would still want to be with her, that he still loves her, and that he could still imagine himself with her. So honestly, in a way, I feel like the reason why he's had so many baby mamas and he's been with so many people, like, after her, is because he's trying to find what he can't find anymore. Like, he's looking for her and other women, and it's because at the end of the day, he still loves her so much. He has that puppy love for her. He has that type of never-ending, undying love for her. And I really think that your person, your future spouse, they're going to have that type of love for you. It's going to be endless. It's going to be something that never stops, right? So, yeah, you're going to be their world, group 1, and that is why they are always going to stare at you. So, I'm going to go ahead and just place this, like, right here on the side. I don't think you guys can see that. Maybe y'all can. I don't know. But let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards, okay? Because that was a very, very long-winded message that I was receiving from that charm back there. Let's go ahead and get into your tarot side of this reading. So, Spirit, can we get some extra messages? Why will group 1's future spouse stare at them? Why will they always be staring at them? Can we get some messages, please? Can we get some messages, please? Oh, wow. Wow, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm so excited for y'all. Wow. Okay. This is honestly really interesting. Wow. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like really getting lost in the sauce right now. I'm getting lost in the story because I'm seeing so many things that, like, so many symbols within your messages, like within these cards, that are really like just going together really well, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Okay. This is so interesting. So guys, first of all, for the back of the deck energy, we have the Queen of Wands coming through, and I really think that you are their Queen of Wands, group 1. And talking about that Queen of Wands energy, Wands does represent fire energy. It represents fire signs. So you could be a fire sign by chance, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Okay, so you could be one of those signs. If you're not, that's fine. You know, this is for a ton of different people. I'm reading for a really big audience. But if you are one of those signs, then definitely take it as a sign that you're in the right reading. Now, talking about this card, if you look at this right now, first of all, look at this woman. Her freaking, like, skirt thing, it's a peacock. They're peacock feathers, okay? Now, whatever you think about peacock feathers, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Did you think about it? Whenever I think about it, I think about, like, one of the most beautiful birds ever, right? Peacocks are known for being beautiful. They're known for having that bold coat of feathers that just stands out. It just looks different. It looks like a Victoria's Secret model, okay? That is what I compare a peacock to. A peacock is like a Victoria's Secret model, okay? If a Victoria's Secret model were to just walk around in the grocery store, like, they would instantly be noticed because they just stand out. They're very tall, they're very gorgeous and exotic looking, they have that amazing body, right? They just stand out from everybody else, especially when it comes to just how attractive they are, right? They are just so out of this world, like drop dead gorgeous. Now, I feel like whenever your future spouse stares at you, that is like what you are to them. You are like a peacock. You are a Victoria's Secret angel, okay? There's something about you that just stands apart from everyone else. I really think to them, you are going to be so freaking attractive, like so mouth-watering gorgeous. Like, they are just not going to be able to stop looking at you. I think that they are always going to be having some drool, like, coming down their lips whenever they are looking at you. Their mouth is going to be like agape a bit, especially the first time that they meet you. They are just going to be so stunned stunned by your beauty, and I think that that is so, so, so beautiful to see here. Now, I'm also getting the idea, since the peacock does have these gorgeous feathers, I am getting the idea that you have a really, really cool style. I think that whatever it is your style is, your future spouse is going to be all here for it. I think that you just have a type of style that really stands out again, and that really just gets your future spouse going. So I don't know what it is you're going to be wearing when you guys first meet. I don't know what it is that you are going to be wearing every single day that you guys are dating, but whatever it is, they're going to be here for it and they're going to like it. Okay, so keep on doing what you're doing. All right, group one. Now also look at this. Do you see how there's kind of like shadows like around her, right? There's shadows around this girl, but then she's holding the sunflower that literally looks like there's like a light coming from the sunflower. It looks like the sunflower is almost like a sun. It's a beacon, okay? And so I just feel like, especially looking at these other cards that I'm looking at right now, I think that you are just a beacon of light to them. Okay, you are such a force of positivity, such a force of warmth, that you are always just going to make them so happy whenever they are around you. And it is worth mentioning here, I think that your future spouse is somebody who could maybe suffer with bouts of pessimism. I think that your future spouse is somebody who kind of doubts themselves every now and then, and they do have some darker days. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because your cards that you received, your other cards that are coming through, I'm just getting a lot of heartbroken energy from your future spouse. Now let's talk about these cards, because we have the Five of Pentacles coming through, and obviously looking at the Five of Pentacles, this lady is standing in like the really, really cold type of season. It's a season where nothing grows, where there's just darkness and it's just cold, right? It's not a fun time, okay? But looking at this woman, nothing is growing on her dress except for this rose, right? This rose is still there. It's still alive. And you can tell that that rose is keeping her going. That rose is giving her the strength to carry on. Even though there's so much scarcity, so much darkness, so much gloominess, she still has this rose. And that is what is giving her the energy. It's what's giving her the the extra pep in her step to just keep on going, okay? And then, going off of that, we literally have the Three of Swords. And look at this guy. Look at this guy. He literally has a rose. He's holding a rose. He's holding a rose, and yet, look at this. He has, like, three, what is that called? I'm looking at it in the viewfinder right now, so I'm sorry I'm not looking at you guys. I'm looking at it in the viewfinder, but he has like arrows. I think that's what it is. He has 3 arrows in his back, and he looks like he's just hurting so freaking much. He looks like he's in so much pain, and yet he's holding this rose. He's holding that rose, and you can tell it's almost like that rose is keeping him going. It just keeps on letting him remain kind of positive, remain just in the game, right? And then right here with the Four of Cups, this girl looks like she is so sad. She looks so sad, but then here is this sweet little bird. This bird, okay, I know it may not be a peacock, but it's a bird. And this bird is holding like a umbrella, and you can tell that that is just helping her. It's helping her keep on going, right? The bird is trying to be there for her. It's helping her keep on keeping on, okay? So at the end of the day, I just feel like you are such a force of positivity for your future spouse, group 1. You are somebody who, like, whenever they look at you, they just immediately feel like everything is going to be okay. They immediately feel like all of the struggles they are going through, all of the doubts they are facing, all of the heartache, all of the pain, that they can get through it so long as they are with you, so long as you are by their side, and so long as they are looking into your eyes, okay? I don't know what it is about you, group 1, but whenever they look at you, they just immediately calm down. You are like a salve to their nerves, and you just make them feel so freaking good. And again, you make them feel like everything is going to be okay. You are literally like their savior. You're their knight in shining armor, group 1. And I just think that that is so, so beautiful. And that is why your person, honestly, is going to be so romantic with you. I really feel like, we're just going full circle here. That is why your future spouse is always going to be so committed to keeping the romance alive and making sure you are happy, making sure you feel so good as they give you these flowers, as they give you these gifts, as they take you on these vacations, because what you did for them, what you do for them every day, whenever they look at you, it's just so much, and they feel like they have so much to repay and to give back to you, right? Because you give so much love to them, you give them so much hope, you give them so much positivity, and they just want to give all that back to you in return. They just love you so much, and at the end of the day, your future spouse, they're just going to be so devoted to you, group one. And I'm also getting the idea here, they are really going to love your smile. I think your smile is something that just lights up the whole world, and it's going to be just something that really helps them keep on going, even whenever they are going through these really dark moments. Whenever they reflect upon your smile, whenever they look at pictures of you, or they see you in the room, they are just never going to be able to stop looking at your smile, because it really gets them through the darkest moments, right? So let's go ahead and talk about these other cards that are coming through. Well, let's actually pull all the cards and then talk about them, okay? Alrighty. Aww. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. For group one, can we get some messages, please? Why are they always going to stare at them? Yeah, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Okay, you guys, so first of all, we have balance. And then we have reflection. We have family. And we also have whispers of spring. So, you guys, I just think, again, that you bring so much balance into their lives. I think being around you, you really help, like, balance their nerves. You help balance, like, those doubts that they have. And you just make them feel centered. You make them feel calm and leveled. Okay, so, again, the reason why they are always staring at you is because whenever they stare at you, you really calm them down. You make them feel like everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be cool and aces from here on out, right? With reflection coming through. Again, I think that they're always going to be recalling your smile. They're always going to be thinking about you whenever they are going through really dark moments, whenever they're at work, whenever they're just doing anything, whenever they're tying their shoe. They're always going to be like pulling out their phone, looking at pictures of you. I'm really getting the idea that they're going to have you as like their screensaver. They are always just going to have you right there so that they can look at you. They could have like a picture of you in their wallet, okay, but they are always going to have a picture of you right there, because whenever they look at you, even though they're not seeing you in person, even though they're just looking at you over the phone or on a little photograph that they have of you, it just is always going to make them feel good. It's always going to make them feel like everything is okay. You just cause them to just be able to feel so centered. So that is so beautiful. You really just help them keep on going on to the next day, okay? With a bit of extra pep in their step. Now, guys, with family coming through, I think that whenever they look at you, they see you as somebody who they don't just want to marry, who they don't just want to date, but somebody who they want to have a family with, right? They see you as somebody who could be a great mother or father or parent of their children, right? They see you as somebody who they really want to build a life with, right? That is why they are always going to be staring at you, because whenever they are looking at you, they're just going to be imagining all of the memories that they're going to be able to create with you and the family that they could create with you as well. And last but not least, with whispers of spring, this is so gorgeous to see, because spring, that comes after the fall. Right? Spring comes after like the winter, colder months. And spring is a time of like when the seasons start to change, right? Spring is a time of growth. Okay, that's what I was trying to get at. Spring is a time of growth. Spring is a time of change, right? All of the flowers that died during the winter times, they come back and they grow, and there's just abundance and love and warmth, right, coming into the days. And again, you are just all of those things to your person, right? Whenever they look at you, the reason why they always stare at you, the reason why they're always looking at you is because you are their spring, right? You are just everything that is good in the world to them, right? You just make them feel so many good feelings. You make them feel an abundance of joy, an abundance of hope, an abundance of positivity. They just love you so freaking much because you just make them feel like everything is going to be okay, and that whenever they are around you, things just can't help but get better from here on out. So yeah, you guys, you are definitely their knight in shining armor. So that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 2. So if you chose this amazing, lovely little bicycle today, then hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering on to this reading today. So guys, before we get into the tarot portion of this reading, we are going to go ahead and talk about this bicycle charm that you received, because this is just giving us some extra messages as to why your future spouse always stares at you or will be staring at you all the time, okay? So first of all, you guys, I'm definitely getting the idea that for a lot of you, you could be somebody who is very, very active, okay? You could be somebody who really likes to go to the gym a lot, or you just like to go out and walk. But I think that because of that, you're always going to be wearing like these cute little like workout clothes. You could definitely like to wear like some cute yoga outfits or something like that, right? Those cute yoga pants. And I think the reason why your future spouse is always going to be staring at you is because they are just going to be loving all those workout clothes that you wear. Okay, they're going to be loving how you just are going to be having such a freaking awesome body because you are so big about your health, because you are so big about your physical activity. They're going to be loving your body, okay? And they're just going to be so into it. They're going to be so into how you look, so into just the clothes you wear. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing, first of all. Now, second of all, if you are somebody who does not like to ride your bike a lot, you don't like to go to the gym, that's not your thing, your favorite thing is to go ahead and just, sit on the couch, watch a movie, Netflix and chill, that's totally fine. Okay, whatever rocks your boat. I'm exactly the same way. I definitely prefer Netflix and chilling over going out and bicycling. Okay, that's just not my thing. But for those of you that are more so into that, I do think that, again, you could just be somebody who likes to wear yoga pants a lot. Maybe you like to wear workout clothes, even if you're just wearing those workout clothes to sit on your couch and watch TV, okay? So again, I think that your future spouse is going to be staring at you all the time because they just like your fits, okay? They like your outfits, and they just think it looks so good on your body. They think that you are rocking it, okay? And I'm also just getting this idea overall for all of you guys that are on this reading today. I just think whether or not you have this super, super fit body or you have some softer curves, right? I think that there's just something about that body. Okay, there's something about that body. Your future spouse is just not going to be able to take their eyes off of it, okay? They are going to be so in love with it. And I really think, I'm honestly getting this idea that they are never going to want to take their hands off of you, okay? I think from the second that they meet you, they are just going to want to touch you. Like, they're going to want to be able to hold your booty. They're going to want to be able to hold your boobies, okay? Now, if you don't have boobs, they're just going to want to, just hold you, okay? They're just going to want to hold you. And I think that it's going to be incredibly hard for them to keep themselves away from you, right? To keep their distance from you, if they're trying to play it cool whenever they first meet you, right? And not scare you off by being a bit too much. But they are just going to be so addicted to you. From the moment they meet you, like, you're going to be crack cocaine for them, okay? They are just going to be so into you. And another message that I'm getting for everyone that is here, I really think that your future spouse is just really going to like your vibe. I really think that you are somebody who does have that type of like on the go type of vibe. You are somebody who just always likes to do things, right? You are someone who has like a ton of energy, you have a ton of adrenaline, and you just like to keep yourself doing something, right? I feel like you are somebody who, even if you like to Netflix and chill a lot, you still like to keep your mind active. You still like to do things. So maybe while you are watching Netflix, you could be, going around your room cleaning. Maybe you are somebody who is going to be like doing a crossword puzzle. Maybe you are making plans for a trip you're going to go on or whatever. You are just somebody who you always like to be doing things, right? You don't like to just sit there and not do nothing, okay? You like to be doing something, okay? Because you get bored easily. And so I think that your future spouse is really going to like that. They like how you are always doing something, how you're always up to something. And they think that whenever they are with you, that things are never going to be boring, that things are always going to be fun, right? Because you like to just keep on doing things, okay? So yeah, you're definitely going to keep them on their toes. And they definitely feel like whenever they are with you, that life is just one big adventure. And I think that that is so lovely to see. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing so far with this charm. I'm going to go ahead and place it here. Hopefully you guys can see that. But let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards, okay? Let's look at your tarot cards. So Spirit, for group 2, why is their future spouse always going to be looking at them? Why is their future spouse going to be looking at them? Ooh, guys. Okay, right away, I really think that your future spouse is going to have a thing for your hair. Okay, I'm definitely getting the idea that they are going to love that mane of hair that you have. Whether that mane is a long mane or it's a shorter mane, they are just going to be here for it. And I really think that, again, that's another thing that they are going to want to touch, right? So whenever they're not like touching your body, they're gonna be wanting to touch your hair, because I do think from the moment your future spouse meets you for the very first time, I think that they are just gonna be thinking about like what lovely hair you have. They're gonna be thinking about how soft it could be, and they are just gonna want to touch it like so much. Now guys, look at this. So we had a huge amount of cards that just landed up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and actually take the card that landed facing down right here, and I'm gonna take this big like deck of cards and put that back. I'm gonna take this one, okay? Wow. Oh, you guys, that is so cute. Oh, I love that. Okay, so first of all, we have the 2 of Pentacles for the back of the deck energy. And now talking about these other cards, we have the 10 of Swords. And if you look at this woman's like amazing hair, that is why I was hearing how your future spouse is really gonna like your hair, because it's just going to be really cool. Now, we also have the 6 of Swords coming through. And then last but not least, we have the 6 of Cups. So guys, with the 2 6s coming through, that could definitely be a number that you should really keep in mind and really just keep on remembering, okay? Because honestly, you could be meeting your future spouse on the 6th of the month, right? You could be meeting them, let me think. What's the 6th month of the year? January, February, March, April, May, June. Okay, so you could be meeting them sometime in June, or maybe you are going to meet them on like October the 6th or July the 6th. So, right? Does that make sense? So you could be meeting them on the 6th month of the year, or you could be meeting them on the 6th of whatever month. Okay? You get what I'm saying? Or you could also be meeting them like at 6 o'clock. So definitely keep that in mind. Maybe whenever you meet your future spouse, you could be seeing a lot of like repeating 6s. So yeah, just keep that in the back of your head, because that could definitely be a sign that you are about to meet your future spouse that you should be looking out for. Now, guys, talking about this message here, I just think overall, the reason why your future spouse is always going to be staring at you is because you seem like home to them. You seem like somebody who they can really just be with and be happy with. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because if you look at the 10 of Swords here, this person, this girl, she looks a little sad. Okay, she looks a little upset. She looks like she's not that happy. And then if you look at the 6 of Swords, you can tell that this woman, she's like on a cloud here, and she's just like drifting on by. You know, she doesn't really have a home yet. She doesn't really have a place to set her sail or to set her anchor here, right? And I think whenever your future spouse sees you, especially for the very first time, I think that you are going to feel like home to them. You are going to feel like somebody who they can set their anchor down on, right? I think before your future spouse met you, that they were just aimlessly wandering, right? They were looking around, trying to find the person who they want to be with, the person who is meant for them. They were looking around, trying to find a place that just felt right to them, right? And whenever they meet you, they are going to realize that it's not a place that they were looking for. It was a person, right? And you were the person who they were looking for. You are the person who is home to them, who feels like home. And that is why they're never going to be able to take their eyes off of you, right? Because when they look at you, they see their home. I mean, literally, look at the 6 of Cups here. This woman here, she looks like a giant. She's sitting there and she's looking at this little family here, right? And I just feel like, again, whenever your future spouse looks at you, the reason why they're always going to be staring at you is because they see their home. They see somebody who they can be happy with. They see somebody who they can create a family with. So yeah, I think from the very first moment your future spouse meets you, they're just going to know this is who I want to be with, right? They're going to know that you are the one for them, that you are the person who they are meant to be with. And I really think the reason why they are always going to be looking at you is because they're going to be imagining the things they can build with you, the adventures they can go on, the life they can live whenever you are living it with them. And I honestly think that, again, they're going to be very serious about you. They're going to really want to not just date you, but marry you. And they're also going to be thinking about what it would be like to have a family with you. Okay? So whenever they look at you, the reason why they are staring at you is because they are thinking in the back of their head like, wow, that is hubby material, that is wifey material, that is future spouse material. So yeah, like they are just not going to be able to take their eyes off of you, because when they see you, they see their life. They see the person who they are meant to be with forever. And I just think that that is so, 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 so sweet. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other messages here. So Spirit, why is group 2 always going to be staring at them? Why is their future spouse going to be staring at them? Yeah, look at that. Now that is amazing. That is gorgeous. Okay. Alrighty. That is cool. Okay. Let's see right here. Let's get one more message for group 2. Why is their future spouse always going to be staring at them? That's cute. Yeah, that is cute. And that honestly makes a lot of sense. So, first of all, you guys, we have radiate coming through. We have remembering. And then we also have trouble. Okay, trouble with a capital T. Okay, so guys, first of all, when I see trouble, this just makes me think about how, again, you are just somebody who... you just seem like somebody who likes to have fun. You seem like somebody who likes to play around, who likes to have a good time. You seem like somebody who is like a bit of an adventurer here with the little bicycle coming through. And whether you are somebody who just likes to Netflix and chill, again, I still think that there's just something in you that makes you want to get up and move, okay? So even again, whenever you're watching Netflix and you're chilling, you're still going to want to be moving around the house. But on top of that, I really think that you are also somebody who is very spontaneous. You like to go out. You like to have fun. You like to go out on parties. You like to go out on spontaneous trips. And you just keep things very spicy, very fun, very spontaneous. So yeah, whenever your future spouse is around you, they just see you as somebody who's a bit of trouble because of the fact that they never know what to expect from you, right? You're very, very unexpected in the way that you do things, right? You are just somebody who likes to live life in a very bold way. You like to just take life as it comes, and you like to go after life as well. So your future spouse is really going to like that. And whenever they look at you, they're just going to see an adventurer. They're going to see somebody who's so bold, who's so fun, who's so cool, and they're really going to like that. Okay, they're going to be like your little sidekick. Because look, we literally have this lady here, right? She's looking cool, she's looking fun, she's looking fabulous, and then there's this little, like, tiny, like, I don't know, what is that? I don't know what that is, like a little cute little creature, and it looks like they are trying to, like, be their sidekick and to be like them, right? They're trying to be like them, dress like them, be cool like them. So I honestly think your future spouse, the reason why they're going to be looking at you all the time is because they honestly feel like you are so cool. They feel like you are the bee's knees, and I honestly think that they're going to feel like they are not as cool as you, and so they're always going to be trying to be like you, right? They're going to try to, like, dress cool like you. They're going to try to, like, be as fun and spontaneous as you. I feel like your future spouse is not like that, right? I don't think that they are that spontaneous. I feel like your future spouse is somebody who is a bit more just like they like to plan things. You know, they like to know what's going to be going on. They are just not spontaneous like you. They're not bold like you. But whenever they are around you, they're going to love that side of you. They're going to love y'all's differences. They're going to love how you are so different from them. And I think that, you know, they're going to try to imitate you sometimes. They're going to try to be as cool as you are, as spontaneous as you are, so you like them, so you see them as somebody who's fun as well. So I think that that's really cute. That's so funny, guys. That's so adorable. Yeah, they just think you are so cool. And they feel like they literally won the jackpot whenever they met you, whenever they are dating you. They're going to be feeling like you are just everything in a bag of chips. And they are just going to be like, oh my gosh, how is it that I got them? How is it that I am dating them right now, right? So yeah, your future spouse, they just feel like they're a nerd and that you're like the cool popular chick, right? So isn't that cool? Now let's go ahead and talk about these other cards. I honestly feel like these go really, really, really well together. Okay, because we have radiate coming through, just like a light, a beacon, right? And then right here we have remembering. Now, I want to go ahead and read this, like, 'cause there's like a little message down here. It says, oh, how the glimpse of glimmer in the darkest of sights, never forgotten, never still, yet pacing in the mind in the twilight of the night. So guys, I know that that's kind of like a mouthful, but basically what it's saying is how there is like a glimpse of glimmer in the darkness, right? There is a bit of twilight in the night. And so this is just making me think about how even whenever your future spouse is going through darker times, even whenever they feel like things are not going good, whenever they are with you, you are a beacon to them. You are light. You are hope. You are optimism. And so I really think that the reason why they're always going to be staring at you, why they can't take their eyes off of you, is because you are just that light at the end of the tunnel for them. You are a beacon. You are a spark, right? You add that sparkle in their eyes. And whenever they are with you, they just feel like everything is going to be fun and cool and good because you are all those things and so much more. You are just always going to make them feel so happy. You are always going to be lifting their spirits, and you are always going to give them a boost in their mood. You are always going to bring a smile to their face even whenever they are sad. So that is why they're always going to be staring at you and looking at you, because whenever they look at you, they are looking at a light, right? You're their light. So yeah, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday, every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, group 3. So if you chose this little Gemini charm and also this little insect charm, then hey, hello, my gorgeous little butterflies, and thank you for fluttering onto this reading today. So guys, before we get into the spicy tarot portion of this reading, we are going to be talking about these little charms here super quickly, because whenever I was pulling these charms, I was asking Spirit to give us some extra pizzazz, some extra information as to why your future spouse is always going to be staring at you, and this is what we received. So first of all, you guys, with Gemini coming through, I feel like there's an obvious message making an appearance. For those of you that have found yourself at this reading, you could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. If you are, then definitely take it as a sign again that you are in the right reading. If you're not, it's okay. This is talking about how your future spouse views you, why they are always staring at you. And so I do think that you just have a bit of that like fun and fabulous Gemini energy, okay? So with this coming through, I feel like this goes really well with this little insect, right? Because whenever I think about this insect, I know I don't know exactly what insect this is, but the insect has wings, okay? And whenever you have wings, you can go anywhere, right? You can travel anywhere you want to go, whatever trees, whatever plants, wherever you want to go, you can do it, right? And so I'm getting the idea with the Gemini charm coming through that you are somebody who has a ton of friends, okay? You are somebody who really likes to talk to so many different people. You love to meet new people, and I really think that that is going to be a reason why your future spouse is always staring at you, because I do think that they're really gonna like how bubbly you are, how you can just talk to anyone, right? They are really gonna like that, and they could even be a bit intimidated by it too, because maybe they're not used to being around somebody who just has so many different friends from so many like different like pathways and stuff. Like what I'm getting at is I think that you have friends from like so many different walks of life, right? You are somebody who, you don't just like to hang out with one certain group of people. You like to spread your wings. You like to meet new people. You like to meet people from different cultures, meet people from different backgrounds. So you are not just stagnant, right? You are never just hanging out with one certain group of people. If you were in high school, you would be the person who is friends with everyone, right? You'd be friends with the nerds. You'd be friends with the jocks. You'd be friends with the cheerleaders, the art geeks, all that, right? And so I think that your future spouse, they are going to be a little intimidated by the fact that you are friends with so many different people, but they're going to like it. They're going to like it, and they're going to be into it. Now, if you are somebody who you're watching this and you are a bit shy, you are somebody who doesn't really talk that much, right? Again, this is how your future spouse views you. They view you as somebody who can talk to so many different people. So even if you are somebody who is a bit more on the quieter side, I still think that you have this amazing ability at being a great communicator, right? You're really good whenever it comes to using your words, whenever it comes to talking to others. So even if you, like 98% of the time, like to just be on your own and be your own company, I think that your future spouse, they see you the other like 2% of the time. They see you interacting with all these different people, communicating with different people, and I think that they're just not going to be able to take your eyes off of you, because I honestly think that they are going to be very impressed by your ability to communicate with so many different people. You could also be somebody who knows a lot of different languages as well, and so maybe that's also something that your future spouse finds to be really cool. Now, what's also very interesting here is we have intelligent coming through. That is what it says right here on the back. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I just think that your future spouse, they're going to see you as somebody who's so smart, as somebody who, again, is very, very intelligent, and that is another reason why they're always going to be staring at you, because whenever they're looking at you, they're just looking at someone who is bubbly, who's a great communicator, but who's also very smart and intelligent and wise, and they're going to be all here for it. Okay, now it is worth mentioning that you could also be a twin, okay, because Gemini does represent the twins. So yeah, you could be a twin as well. Maybe that is another reason why they're staring at you, because maybe they're looking at you and they're looking at your twin and they're like seeing the similarities and they're like, whoa, right? Maybe they're overwhelmed by that. But, you know, maybe you're not a twin. You don't have to be a twin. Again, I'm reading for a really big audience. So yeah, just keep that in mind. For like one or two of you guys, you could be a twin. Ooh, oh my gosh, you guys, we're coming in with a splash, okay? Now let's go ahead and place this right here. Hopefully you guys can see this, but these charms are quite little. Oh no, and it fell. What are we gonna do? Okay, I hope you guys can at least see the Gemini symbol right there, but let's go ahead and continue on with this reading. Let's get into the actual tarot portion. So for group 3, why is their future spouse going to be staring at them? Can we get the tea, please? Give us all of the tea here. Why are they going to be staring at them? Ooh, okay, that one really came through. Why is group 3 going to be staring at them, Spirit? Ooh, wowzers. Did you see how that one just came out? Okay, yeah. That is so interesting. Okay. All right, yeah, there we go. Okay, so look at this, guys. We literally have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles talks about like your job and your finances, and this talks about somebody who is able to work really well with like their associates, with their coworkers at their job, right? And because of that, they make really great bank. They have good finances because they are really good at interacting with people, and that just helps them get a leg up in their job, right? So basically, overall, this talks about being a great communicator. It talks about being somebody who can communicate well with others and who is able to just really create an atmosphere of fun and warmth and make other people, especially their coworkers, feel very comfortable and very happy. So again, I feel like honestly for a lot of you guys, you could end up meeting your future spouse at your job or maybe even at your schooling here. But I think whenever they see you, it's going to be whenever you are interacting with people. It's going to be whenever you are like in your element, whenever you are at school or at your job and you are just communicating with other people, making sure that everyone is happy and that the environment is good and fun and just all aces, right? So yeah. I just think whenever your future spouse sees you, they're going to see you as somebody who is really good at making sure that everyone is happy, making sure that everyone is having a good time, and you do those things by being the great communicator that you are. And so I do think that that is why your future spouse is always going to be staring at you, because they are just so impressed by your ability to do your job, to, do great at school, but to also make sure that everyone else at the job or everyone else at school is happy and having fun. They're just going to be so impressed by that. So again, I want to make sure that you guys understand what I'm saying here. I think for a lot of you guys, for almost every single one of you guys that have found yourself in this reading today, you are going to be meeting your future spouse through your job or through your school here. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and talk about these other messages. So, we have the 4 of Pentacles making an appearance. We also have the 5 of Pentacles, and then we have Temperance. So, Temperance, I do believe this represents Sagittarius energy. So, you could also be a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So, we're getting Gemini, we're getting Sagittarius energy making an appearance. If you're not one of those signs, again, it's fine. But, what's funny is that Temperance, that talks about being very calm, being very level-headed. So I think for a lot of you guys that have found yourself here, I think that you are a bit more on the quieter side. You are a bit more to yourself. But whenever you are at the job, whenever you are at school, that is when you are on. That is when you are talking to people. And I think that your future spouse sees that side of you. They see the fun, bubbly side of you, but they also see the shyer, quieter side of you as well. And I think that that whole type of all that vibe is really cool. They really like that. They love all those different layers that you have, and I think that they are just very intrigued at being able to peel back those layers and see why you are the way that you are. They really feel like you are somebody who you show one side of yourself at the job. You show one side of yourself, your bubbly, fun side at school, right? But they want to see all the other sides of you as well. They want to see all the other facets of you. And so that is why your future spouse is always going to be staring at you, okay? Because they just feel like there is so much more to you than what meets the eye. There is so much more to you than what they're seeing here, okay? And that is what I'm seeing here with the 4 of Pentacles. Because the 4 of Pentacles, you can see that this woman, there is locks in front of her, and you can tell that there is something keeping her back, keeping her away. And so again, your future spouse, whenever they meet you, whenever they are getting to know you, they're going to be staring at you all the time because they feel like there is something about you that you are hiding. There is something about you that you are keeping from other people. And I think the reason why you are keeping a part of yourself hidden is because they're going to be meeting. Hey you guys, so my camera ended up dying while I was talking to you guys, so how rude is that? But Anyways, let's go ahead and keep on talking about what we were talking about. So, as I was saying, they feel like there is just a part of you that you are keeping hidden from everyone else and also from them. And again, it's probably because you guys are meeting at work, you're meeting at school or whatnot. And, you know, whenever you're at work, whenever you're at school, you just have to keep things like very businesslike, right? You got to keep things not crazy, okay? You're just trying to keep things professional. So yeah, you're going to be showing them your professional side at first. And so they're going to be staring at you all the time, like looking at you, because they're trying to find out who you are underneath that professional persona that you are putting on, right? They really want to find out who you are whenever you are not at work, whenever you are not at school. So you are just going to be one very big and intriguing puzzle to them, right? They're going to be so interested in you and getting to know you. So yeah, I think that that's really, really cute. Really cute to see. They're just going to be kind of like Sherlock Holmes, and you're going to be like a really big mystery to them that they want to uncover, okay? And now last but not least, talking about the Five of Pentacles here, I really think this is so lovely. So the Five of Pentacles, this talks about not being very happy, like you're kind of going through a hard time, you're kind of like going through a struggle, okay? You're in the struggle bus. But what's so beautiful about this is that in the midst of this struggle, in the midst of this dark time, there is this beautiful flower that is still blooming and growing right here. And so what I'm getting at is whenever you first meet your future spouse, and guys, I know that this is mainly about why your future spouse stares at you, and I'm talking so much about when you meet them for the first time, but I'm just getting so many messages from that. That is what Spirit wants me to focus on, so that is what I'm doing. I'm answering Spirit, okay? I'm saying yes, sir, if we assume Spirit's a sir. But going on, I just feel like whenever your future spouse first meets you for the very first time, they could definitely be struggling at their job. They could be struggling at their schooling. Whatever is going on, they're going to be struggling. And I think whenever they meet you, the way you communicate, because you are such a good communicator, the bubbly persona that you have, that sweet side of you that you show to everyone, the warmth that you give off to everyone, it's really going to rub off on them, and you are just going to make them feel so good. You're going to make them feel like everything is going to be okay, and like that struggle, it's going to be coming to an end. And the reason, listen guys, the reason why that struggle is going to be coming to an end is because they just met you, okay? You are literally just going to be bringing like flowers in their barren world. You are going to be bringing back color into their darkness, into their black and white type of world that they're living in, right? You are just going to be making them so happy. You're going to be making them so happy, and that is why they're not going to be able to stop looking at you, because whenever they look at you, they see someone that just gives them so much joy. They're going to be seeing someone who is just so warm and beautiful and lovely, and they're just going to be so into you. They're going to be so into you, group 3, and I think that that is so sweet. So let's go ahead and talk about these other cards that are coming through, Spirit. Can we get some other messages, please? Wow, look at that. Oh, that is so sweet. Yeah, again, like these cards that I'm seeing here, it's giving me like such a reassuring, like calm type of energy, type of vibe, right? So you are just going to be making them feel so good. Again, whenever they meet you, whenever they are around you, the reason why they're going to be staring at you is because you just help bring them like a calm and a type of center, right? You're just going to be making them feel like everything is going to be okay, and that the struggle that they are going through, it's going to end. And you're going to be the main reason why it's ending, because they are with you, because they are in your warmth, they are in your love. And I love that. Now guys, talking about these cards, we have desire coming through. So your person, they are definitely going to be desiring you so much, and that is going to be a reason why they are staring at you, because they find you to be so attractive. They find you to be so sexy, so hot, and they're definitely going to be hoping upon any star, praying to any god, hoping that they will help them out and that they will get you to want to not be so professional anymore, right? Whenever they meet you, they're going to be praying that you will want to, you know, take off that professional business persona that you have around them and around everyone else, and they're going to be hoping that you might want to get a little dirty, a little frisky with them, okay? And I think that is going to be like once you do decide to do that, right? Once you do decide to stop being so professional with them, because again, this is your future spouse we're talking about. It's going to happen at some point or another. I think that they are going to be feeling so freaking happy, and they're going to feel so freaking blessed, because honestly, I think that you are somebody, like the vibes that I'm getting is that you are somebody who is really big about making sure that everything is professional, making sure that you don't mix business with pleasure. And so whenever you meet them, whenever you decide to mix pleasure with business, that is going to be such a big thing to you, and it's going to be a big thing to them as well, because they know that you don't do that for just anyone. And so when you do that for them, that is just going to make them so happy and so over the moon, and you're going to make them feel so blessed. Now, going off of that, we have Mother Mary coming through, and it says right here, "And to the arms of a mothering embrace swells a wisdom full of grace, in thy bosom where she whispers sleeps the eye of winter." Wow, literally, you guys, it says sleeps the eye of winter. And we have this card coming through. And like I was saying, this talks about going through like a darker time, a harrowing time. And if you look at this woman is like, she's in winter, like it's winter time, right? She's in a place where it is snowing, it is winter, it is cold. So I honestly think you could be meeting your person, your future spouse, sometime during the winter season, during the winter months. You could be meeting them in a place that is very cold. So maybe you're going to be meeting them in Alaska. Maybe you're going to be meeting them in Colorado, somewhere up in the north if you're living in America, right? Somewhere where it's really, really cold, okay? But I think that at the end of the day, your person, whenever they see you for the first time, it is going to be whenever they are struggling, whenever they are going through it, right? But whenever they see you, you are going to make things feel so good. Your motherly type of energy, your sweet energy, your loving warmth, it's just going to make them feel like everything is going to be okay. And that is going to be why they're always freaking staring at you. Because again, when they look at you, you are just like one big pick-me-up, right? You just boost them up and make them feel good. And last but not least, we have the book fairy coming through. And I think that this is so cute. Like, I honestly think, again, whenever they see you, they see someone who's very intelligent. They see someone who's very smart, who likes to learn new things. The reason why I'm saying that is because this girl is sitting on top of books, right? And people who read, like, I don't know, whenever I think about people who read, it makes me think about people who like to learn new things. They like to keep their mind busy. They like to learn about new cultures, and they're just curious about the world, right? They're curious. And so, again, whenever they see you, they see someone who's curious. They see someone who's very inquisitive. And I think that they are going to love that side of you. They're going to find that to be so cool. And so the reason why they stare at you is because they see you in your bookish, nerdish self, and they just love it. They're so here for it. So freaking cute to them. And yeah, again, like my eyes are being drawn to this coffee cup, and obviously you can tell like there's smoke coming out of it, there's steam. This cup is warm, it is hot, and so again, you just make them feel so warm. You make them feel so warm, and before you, things were so cold. So yeah, that is why they look at you all the time, because whenever they look at you, you just bring so much warmth into their heart. So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.